Thank God this hay bale is down here. I don't even know if that's a hay bale. That might just be a pile of snow. Wow, the snow is like really, really sparkly. It almost looks like ice. Okay, well I don't feel any better about that answer. So this bitch didn't really help me at all. I'm gonna head back down to the... I guess we're gonna go back down to the village and see if our present... Because Suniva brought us a gift on behalf of the Raven clan, but we gotta make sure it looks good. We don't want to give him like a tie or something. that would be not great. It needs to be a great gift because apparently this guy was really important to us. He seems like it. I don't remember him, but he seems really important, so we want to make sure that his gift looks really good.
Did you see that sobbing sack of meat with the roosters?
Okay, our gift is up here in this little tower. What? I don't know why she put it up here, but it's up here. Let's see what we got here. What's our gift? What did she give him?
This is an excellent shield, son.
Oh.
Gunnar's craft never disappoints.
Oh, she gave him shields.
Here, from the Raven clan.
An impressive shield.
It is good, but it needs a touch of grandeur. Something personal for your father. A sigil, I think. A mark to adorn the front. We need an artisan. Is there one in the village?
I know a man. A master craftsman in exile. He lives in a cave northeast of Hemthorpe. I would take you there myself, but I have Isbjorn to retrieve.
Isbjorn? Your father's spear? Did he not wield it at Ulkerthorpe?
He lost it some winters back on a bear hunt. He hit the beast hard, but the spear stuck and the bear fled into the forest.
And after all these winters, you hope to find it again and present it to the pyre. The odds are narrow, to say the least.
Fret not, friend. I have a nose for these things. Seek out the exile. He'll see to your shield.
We got a shield. We made a shield for him. That's our gift to him. It was good. It looks nice. Avar wants to put a sigil on it. We're going to some kind of cave to talk to some guy that's in exile, which is a little weird.
Go.
That we're talking to a guy that's in exile, because I'm wondering why did we exile him, but apparently nobody cares, so that's what we're gonna go do. I wonder if this is the cave that I ran into earlier with the testing. I don't think it is, but that'd be funny if it was.
This must be the cave Billy mentioned. Who would live here?
I mean, apparently it's somebody who's in exile, Eivor. Okay, now I'm starting to agree with you a little bit. I'm not really sure he would live in this, because this looks a bit weird. There's treasure down here. Pick all this up. Just looking for like an exit way, like, because we came down here, but there's nothing down here. So I'm wondering if is there something in the water that maybe I'm missing? I don't see anything. This kind of looks like something, but I'm not sure. Can I ever climb this? He might not be able to climb this. Let's see. He got it. Okay, I don't know what you're doing, but alright, climb up here. Is there even anything up here? There's nothing up here. This was a waste. That's where I came in at. Oh, is that something down there? Okay, that looks like... Okay, maybe I just missed it. I just missed it because I saw this and got confused. I mean, you guys could have said something. You saw me walk right past that and said nothing. This still doesn't look like something that... Like, wow, really? If you're gonna live in here and this is how you gotta get there? This is a little elaborate.
The exile must value his solitude, living in a hole such as this.
See, Eivor gets it. He knows. He's like, damn. How do I... Can I jump to that? There we go. Man, this guy, whoever this person is, wow. That's a lot of work to get to your house. I'm just saying.
Odin's beard. You are a difficult man to find. Hemminger Jarl is dead. I was told you are a master craftsman. I seek an etching on the shield to celebrate the life and death of Hemminger Jarl.
The stones. Hemminger Jarl possessed a steady hand and steady heart. Do you possess the same?
Oh no, don't make me do this. Alright. I really hate... Oh yeah, this is not too bad. I was about to really complain about it. I really hate these puzzles. They're annoying. No. They're annoying because of this. Like, trying to, like, figure out, is this going to stack? Is it going to fall? Because, you know, this game is not made to do that. There we go. Thankfully, this one was not that bad.
Your heart is not yet steady.
How could it be at such a time?
Hemminger Jarl's heart never wavered.
In life it did not, but in death it lies as still as a stone. You have not yet answered me. Will you help me with my etching?
Shouldn't we be asking why this guy's in exile first?
How will you remember him?
He was smart. I'm gonna say by his wisdom, I think. Because even though he was strong, he was really, like, wise. Like, we learned a lot from him. I feel that. I don't know personally, because I don't remember the guy, but I feel that it was his wisdom.
By his wisdom, always an inspiration.
The web of Wirth, then. 9 lines that write our fates. Past, present, and future entwined. Is this what you desire?
Yes, I choose this one.
I will begin.
How did you come to be here?
Fate. I was given a death sentence. Unfairly, I felt. But a man was killed. Hemminger Jarl desired for me to live. The villagers did not. My sight and exile. That was our compromise.
Thank you for this.
His son will take his place.
That is for Billy to decide.
Vili has no say. Fate has already decided.
Hemminger will be pleased with our gift. I wonder if Vili has found his spear.
So I'm curious, is this guy blind? If he is, and he etched that on the sword, he etched that on the shield, that's amazing. That's some talent right there. Sorry, I'm hungry. I'm eating. How unprofessional. If you're reading this, leave the good hermit alone. Oops. Let's see. I made me some biscuits this morning because I wanted breakfast and I have no food in my house. All I had were these biscuits. Okay, I don't even see the thing for Billy, so I guess we're just gonna do this one. But I had these biscuits. They weren't even mine. I went to the store one day, and I was doing the grocery shopping thing or whatever, and I guess in the mix of it or something, this lady in front of me forgot to take her all of her stuff, and I ended up getting a pack of biscuits because I never buy biscuits. I don't make them. I don't like them. Well, I like them, but I don't make biscuits. And I got that, and I got a little pack of ham, which I don't eat. I don't eat pork, so I gave the pork away, but I kept the biscuits, and I'm kind of glad I did because this morning when I woke up, I didn't have any food. I was really hungry, because I hadn't eaten in 2 days, and so I made me this pack of biscuits. What's up? Oh. So, I made a pack of biscuits, and that's what I've been eating on all day. Well, not all day. I say that all day, but it's not all day. It's only it's lunchtime now. So I had 2 this morning with some butter, and then oh my god, oh ow, ow, and then I just made myself another one because I'm making videos and I get hungry. So I'm gonna be munching on biscuits today, I guess. I guess that's what I'm gonna be having today because I don't have any food in my house. I get paid every 2 weeks, so around the end of the second week, yeah, it gets a little tight. Money gets tight. Don't always have food. Sometimes you gotta go without. Sometimes you just gotta sleep or drink a lot of water. If you drink a lot of water, that kind of makes the hunger go away. Or coffee. I do have coffee, and I will drink coffee because that will stave off hunger. That's true. Coffee actually, it restricts your, it makes you not hungry. I don't know. I can't think of the correct phrase for it now, but it reduces your hunger. You drink a thing of coffee, you won't be hungry for a couple hours. For whatever reason, I don't know what's in it, but that's what it does. So if I get real hungry, I will I'll make a thing of coffee and I'll just drink coffee. It's not good for me. It'll make me wired up, which is kind of what is happening now because I already had 2 cups from this morning when I was hungry, and I didn't want to wait for the biscuits. I made myself some coffee, and yeah. So, am I going the right way? Eeyore's just an animal. He's just jumping on everybody's houses, jumping on this tent, just getting in everybody's way. That girl called me an asshole.
This is an outrage.
Oh, what's happening up
Strong
here?
feelings for Hemminger come with much grief.
Festive.
Too festive, and too soon. Fires, fights, and every man soaked in mead. Ugh, this has gone too far.
Hemthorpe could burn before the pyre is lit.
Gods, have I failed my dear Jarl?
Peace, Trygve. I will do what I can to calm things.
Man, I have to do everything for these people? Let me see. Where's the closest one? There's one up here. This one's got a key. Listen, you rowdy bunch of drunks.
Come out, you dung-eating rat!
What madness is this?
You dare wash our beloved Hemingir with your filth!
I asked you a question, friend.
There's a Saxon within. One stupid enough to try sending Hemingir to heaven over Valhalla. Now he cowers behind a locked door!
I only did right by his immortal soul.
You will get what is right for you!
Calm yourselves, all of you. I will speak with him, unmask his true intentions.
Get that stain out here now!
You unlock this door right now, you little bitch. Don't make me come in there. Dumb idiots. They're all out there standing and screaming when they could have just done this. Look here, man. You caused a big old riot.
My God!
The people are quite upset.
Leave me be! I did nothing wrong!
You should walk out of here on your own before you cannot walk at all.
Yes, I'll walk. Don't hurt me, please. There's a key there. If you open the door, I will follow you out. You've got the key! Use it!
Get that stain out here now!
They're going to mess this guy up.
You'll pay for your wrongs, desecrator!
Enough. Let him speak to explain himself.
I loved Hemingr. I swear. I only want him to fly free in the kingdom of God.
So you drench his body with your filth waters?
Was it your Christian holy water?
Of course. I anointed him in the name of the Lord.
Shut your mouths, both of you. Your antics have outlasted their welcome. Now go.
You guys are really crazy. Who cares if he threw water on him? It's a dead body. Alright, let's go down here and find out what they're bitching about down here. I mean, really? We're throwing a fit because some guy put holy water on him? Oh wow, this is on fire.
Hemingr Jarl was always fair and kind.
Why are you guys setting fire to stuff?
Fire! Save his...
What is this Boda you speak of?
A gift without price, fit for a Jarl's lips. But hurry, it catches flame. Help! Fire! Save my Vodite
Have I
bird!
seen Willi? I wish to see more of him. Don't we all? Oh Lord, please forgive me.
I don't know what Voda is. Is that a...
Help! Fire!
Oh my god, I'm
My
a...
Vodite bird!
Ugh! How am I supposed to get this out of here? Oh gosh.
If this is your Boda, I managed to save it from the licking flames.
You dared Surtur's heat, yes! A most potent drink, distilled from grain by the Rus of Kiev. Dip your horn and have a drink.
I don't
Bit of drink in the belly. never
want
hurt.
to. I don't want to, but if it'll shut you up, I'll do
Watch
it.
yourself. The Voda sneaks up on you quick.
Did that calm anybody down though? Don't feel like it did. I'm gonna drink more. I'm just gonna drink a whole bunch. Is he just sticking his head in there? Eivor! You're an animal! How drunk can we actually get it? think this is probably as drunk as I can get. I don't know that anything else will happen if I keep drinking. Let's drink it all! Oh, can I not drink anymore? Oh, I can't drink no more. Oh, I can't see the raven anymore either. Alright, well I can't drink no more. I think I'm gonna pass out. Oh, nope. Nope, we're okay.
Snow, guide me.
Oh man, it's all the way over there on the other side of town. I'll just run really quick. I'm super fast.
What? How dare he insult our culture?
They're still freaking out about that guy. Dude, give it a rest. Nobody cares.
Cast about this land, my friend.
Okay, it's over here and then down. Like, we're gonna burn this guy. What are the standards here?
I didn't see them coming.
Somebody's fighting something?
I never saw them coming.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, this dude's getting attacked by chickens. Aye.
You mean Hemminger's famous fighting roosters?
Dragons with mighty claws.
I did. We killed him.
Thank you, mighty Thor. You've saved my life.
When you sober up, steer clear of roosters.
I mean, I'm about as drunk as he is, but...
Now to trick me. Let him know.
Alright, so we had people that were fighting because some guy blessed the body. We had something was set on fire and we put the fire out, and then we saved a guy from a bunch of chickens. Everybody needs to calm the hell down. They just need to calm down. It's a funeral. You guys are partying way too much. And like, there's nobody in the hall. That's the big thing. You would think everybody be in the hall, like, eating and stuff. No, they're all out there fighting chickens.
I've calmed the guests as much as they can be in their grief.
They mourn. It is to be expected. Still, thank you.
And how do you feel, old friend?
I mourn more deeply than most, I think.
Hemminger would be proud of what you have accomplished here. All you have done for him.
I hope so.
This ache will pass, Trygve. With time.
Yes, it will.
The Althing is tomorrow, and a Jarl must be chosen. I should speak with Snotingham about this.
Where's Snotingham at? Also don't know why they're leaving me to make this decision, because I'm not, like, part of this clan. I think the nobles are gonna make this decision. So do we have to, we might have to, like, sway them to the right decision? Which I still feel like it should be Villy, because he's younger, he's the son of the guy, and I think he could do the job, but he just didn't really want to do it. So, but he needs to step up and take the responsibility and do it. That's really the whole thing here. Across this table. And I think if he does step up, he'll do a really good job. The other guy, he's old. I mean, it's not bad. He would do a good job too, but he's just older. I mean, he might die right after this. Oh, wow. Before I talk to her, let me go take a look at this thing. They made this for him? Holy crap. This is nice, and we're gonna set it all on fire. But it's nice looking. It's really nice looking. Man, if I die, that's what I want. Okay. Let me talk to her.
Did you consult the Volva?
I did, but she didn't help me with anything.
And were your questions answered?
Some questions were answered. Others, I must answer myself. Do you think there's a place for Villy in our settlement? He expressed a desire to live and work with us.
Will he not be Jarl of this shire before the day's end?
That remains to be seen. Some are more eager to see Tryggvi in the high seat.
Eivor, Tryggvi has no intention to lead. He feels duty-bound to follow his master into death.
Absolutely not. My father would never allow such foolishness.
How else can I honor my Jarl, old as I am? This is no country for me. The future is yours, Vili.
The flames of this pyre will burn for my father. You must live. I forbid you to follow him into death. I will not let you sacrifice yourself.
Do you forbid me as a friend, Vili? Or as our new Jarl?
As a man who would see you come to your senses.
Vili. Tryggvi. Each man wears one of Hemminger's boots, with both men unwilling to seize the other.
Does the world need such useless dithering men? Why not stake a claim yourself? Take this shire for your own.
It is not my place.
Your place is anywhere you lay your head, any hill you summit, any silver you take for your own. Do not limit yourself to niceties.
Snotinghamshire deserves a leader to admire, a man the people can trust. Most love Vili, and he loves them, but he lacks the will to be leader. He could learn, but does he wish to? And Tryggvi, sturdy and wise and loyal to the legacy Hemminger Jarl left behind, almost to a fault. But he is old, and his thrill for living has fled him. Hardly inspiring.
You cannot! I will not allow it!
I am not asking for your permission, only your forgiveness.
Gods, Eivor, put a stop to this fool's death wish.
I mean, this is stupid. This is so stupid. But if this guy really wants to kill himself, I mean, if that's what he wants to do, technically that's up to him, but if he does that, then that means Vili has to become the leader. There's no other option there. Really, we shouldn't be losing either of them. This is retarded.
Tryggvi has no Jarl to serve, Vili. He's free to set his own course to the ocean's edge, to trade this world for the next. As are you, Vili. Our lives belong to us.
Thank you. Thank you, Eivor. Vili, do not misplace your anger on friends who speak what they believe is truth.
Do as you must, Tryggvi. I will miss you, old friend.
And I you, my boy. I must prepare myself for the flames, body and spirit.
Eivor,
Sunniva.
Picts were spotted moments ago, lurking in the thicket. Vili gave chase.
Ah, stick. He should have roused me first. Show me where he went.
Let us wake the others. The dark is lousing with Picts.
The nobles are too drunk to join this fight. It will be a slaughter on both sides.
You know best, Drengur. Just take care, will you? His rage has consumed him, Eivor. All this anger, this sadness, it has truly taken form.
Our stick was never one to temper his emotions. This was bound to happen. I should have been more vigilant.
Do not blame yourself, Drengur.
He always had me to watch his back. His children, and again now. If this rampage is what he needs to rid himself of the sick that binds him, I will at least make sure he does not hurt himself.
Thank Odin he has the mighty Wolf-Kissed as his shadow.
There are things we do for family, Sunniva. No questions asked. For you, I would have done the same. for any of the Raven clan.
We know, Drengur. That is why we are sworn to you.
Where are we going? Where's she taking me?
Here,
Oh,
Eivor.
okay.
This was where Billy saw the scout killed and then charged after the enemy ahead. I will head back to Hemthorpe and make sure our ravens stand vigilant. Return to us safely, Drengur.
Got it. I think this is better if we do it this way anyway. Man, he went on a murder spree. Odin Mine Hideout. Are we going in here? Yes. Looks like there's one guy down here.
Eivor, perfect. Use your aid right now.
I mean, if this makes you feel better, I am happy to do this with you. Where's this other guy at?
Dare disturb these days of mourning?
Stop, Billy. They are gone. It is done.
Pah! I've seen roosters fight with more spirit.
Oddly enough, so have I.
That sound. Is it thunder?
Footsteps.
We need to fall back. Follow me. Quickly!
Let's just kill them all. Let's just take them all on. I think we can do it. I think you and me, Billy, we can do this. Oh, wow. Oh my gosh, did we like gouge that dude's eyes out? Get up. No! Ow, ow, ow! I revived you. Get up. Here, get up. You okay? You be okay. I've actually been through here before. It's been a minute, but I have been through here. Oop. Are we really escaping, or are we just kind of walking in here murdering everybody? These people probably had no intention of like doing anything to us, and we just kind of showed up and started killing them. They're bad people though, don't get me wrong. They needed to die. They were not good people at all. Oh, I tried to stop and it wouldn't let me. No!
Thrilling, was it not? Just like when we were children, getting into trouble and getting away.
Save your honey words for when we get out of here alive, Arstick.
Problem with the AI is I don't think he knows where he's going. Odin's hovel. Oh, I guess this is where we're gonna hang out? Okay.
Ah, my sword's Thunderhammer. That quickened the blood.
Wild and reckless, like our first battles together. Remember the island north of Stavanger?
I do. Kjotve the Cruel trained his berserkers there.
Great lumbering fools, foaming at the mouth. We taunted them from the treetops.
And the drunk one, remember? Naked as the morning. Froze his cock off trying to find us.
Then fell to humping a snowdrift.
Were you glad to hear from me?
I did wonder what trouble you'd been up to. But I smiled at hearing your name. And I wondered if you had taken after your father. If you were now leading your clan.
Well, you have your answer. I'd sooner take after a troll and leave this clan in your hands.
That I will not do.
When my father was named Jarl, he had no one to help him, and still he triumphed. But I am not my father. I simply want to roam. Do you think Sleipnir would be content bound to a stable, no matter how glorious it may be? Hey, what is that for?
You have friends, Willy. You have family and clan.
Of course. I know that.
You can't roam forever. Keep that in mind. You are surrounded by those who love you. And that will not change, unless you push it all away.
You speak a truth, I understand.
Troll-faced arse-stick.
A chicken draugur! Is such a thing possible? For that does not seem possible.
Voda, too. A warder infused with fire. I do not lie. Your father's death aside, Willy. This has been... good. Fun, even.
Do you ever wonder what might have happened if we had not been separated by the North Sea so early in our lives? What adventures we would have had. The raids, the battles, the glory. I even think about what we might have been to each other.
I have, fondly. And often enough that it sometimes seemed you never left. Maybe you never did.
I want you, Eivor. Your warmth. Your touch.
Billy, no. That will not happen. I'm sorry. Get some rest, huh? Are you going?
With so much on my mind, I haven't slept a wink. The funeral, the Thanes. I should get back.
I understand. I'll see you there. Billy, gone already. To prepare for the funeral, I imagine.
Okay. So we kind of had to shut him down, but hopefully that woke him up, and now he'll be like a leader and do good things. So we're gonna go check and see.
Will you have a brother
Eivor, my father sets forth on his final voyage.
May the winds favor him.
The nobles have offered up their funeral gifts. All but you. Present what you have, and the celebration may begin.
I have it here. A shield bearing the sign of the Web of Weird. Woven into this shield as you wove your spirit into our lives. May the skulls sing of you as the gods embrace you. Feast, my friend, in the halls of the free and brave.
Stand at my side.
Speak from your heart, Emina-san.
Today we mourn the passing of Hemminger Jarl of Snotinghamshire. My father. Our father. He was a towering force. A strength to fear and admire. Now gone. Yet together we are the example of his greatness. I see him in each of you. His love for battle, but also peace. For wisdom, sorrow, and joy. His generosity, his spirit. In you I see his life. And his love of drink. Gods, did he love drink? We are these things because he was these things. Father, we shall be to our children what you were to us. And when they are ready, we will meet you again.
You have made this old man proud. Each of you.
And you us.
I can't believe this guy's just gonna go burn on the pyre. Oh no, she's okay, he's not gonna burn alive.
9 worlds he saw. 9 runes he found. 9 nights he bled.
Father, receive your loyal servant. Give him a fine farewell.
Sunniva, ride to Hemthorpe and prepare the Longhouse for the All-Thing. The next Jarl will soon take his seat.
Hey, the burden is Vili's to bear, but the lad never wanted it.
Have they given their Jarl a fine farewell?
They have. None drink so well and so deeply as Clan Hemmingerson.
The declaration of succession must happen soon, before we are too drunk and exhausted to remember our names.
I agree. Call on those who must attend. The whole thing will begin shortly.
We kind of just came in here and took over. It's a little weird. I don't think this is normally how this is done, right? I mean, like, the Raven clan showed up and Eivor's like, we're gonna do all these things. But no one, like, says otherwise. They just kind of go with it.
You look uneasy.
I'm not so drunk I cannot stand, but hang on to me a moment.
You do your father proud by this celebration and by taking his seat. He wanted this, Willy.
I mourn for myself, Eivor. For us. You know my heart. It beats for the passion of battle heat. Not this.
He really doesn't want to do it. He really doesn't. I'm not gonna tell him it's gonna change, because it might not.
I felt the same. But in time, we all rise to the needs of the people. Who says you won't come to enjoy it?
Yes, you're right. And certainly if you can lead, Hemmingson can.
I think that's true. I think he just needs to grow up a little bit. Now maybe afterwards, like, he can get people to help him, and then he can go do all of his traveling. Like Sigurd did. Like, Sigurd left us in charge, and look what happened there. Okay, maybe that's not the best thing, because Sigurd lost his arm and got... Yeah, but okay. Don't think about Sigurd. Just do your own thing, man.
We honor neither Tryggvi nor my father by continuing to mourn. These men dedicated their lives to bettering all of Snotingham. They died in that service. Now, I humbly pledge my life to following in their path. And I ask each of you to rise. Be to me what Tryggvi was to my father. Together, we shall build the world they wish to build.
You have already learned that people prefer shorter speeches to long ones, Willy Jarl.
It will take time to wear that title with comfort. My father never swore a formal oath with your clan. There was no need, for you are family. Let it be known, the Hemmingers and Clan Raven are true sworn friends from this day forward. Do you accept?
Aye.
Well?
Be fair, be just, and call upon us often. Our stake.
I'm sure I will.
He looks good in that seat. See, that was a good choice. Well, so much for that. Can I talk to him one last time? Got anything else to say to me before we leave?
It is time I return to the settlement.
Thank you for all you have done, Eivor. In my mind, this version of my life, one as a Jarl, was clouded with fear of disappointment, of shackles. But seeing you as a leader in your own right inspires me to do the same. Farewell, old friend.
Oh, wow, that's nice. That's nice. Alright, let's get out of here. Man, I went to a funeral. We've been doing all kinds of stuff today. So now it's time to go back to Ronvi and tell her. And that, I think that's all. I think that's the last little raven we need to put on our little map. How do I get it back here? And go. Let me take a look real quick. Before I go to Ronvi, let me upgrade some stuff, because it's been a minute. Usually I try to do it, like, in between recordings, but I will do it now. I'm kind of doing the Raven because I believe all of my inventory is currently Raven stuff. It is. Alright, I got out of that. So I want to boost my skills in that area before I go to the other ones. So we'll go ahead and just push all this. We'll get this because it'll give us another... Let's see. Vikings live for the fight. Gain adrenaline as long as you remain in conflict. That is nice. We'll take all of this stuff. Ability damage. What's this one? Range. Yeah, all of this is good. And that'll clean up. So that cleans up that one. That one's done. Because it gave me all of these down here. So the next one I probably want to look at is this one. Because my weapons are these. So it looks like we already got this set done. What's this? Hold when at least a third of health. Hold for partial healing. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and put it right into that. There we go. And I'll work on cleaning out this one. And then the other things that are up here are this stuff up here, which I don't usually use. Stunning, critical damage. I don't have any bear armor on, but I'll fill that out later. And then what's this one? Press R2 while sprinting. Oh wow, look at that. That's amazing. That's definitely something I want to get. And then of course our mastery skills are they're about even. It stops whenever you have I've noticed like whenever they add these like more skills, they get rid of you don't get mastery points. So I have to fill in these things before the masteries come back, which is fine. But yeah, so let's go talk to Ranvi now. And we'll put the last little raven on our map, and then we'll see what happens from there.
Hey there! How are you?
Good day.
I bring fair tidings, Ranvi. Hemminger Jarl in Snotinghamshire has passed, but his clan remains allied to us.
Sad news, but you made the best of it.
I saw my old friend Vili on my visit. He is their Jarl now, and he has pledged to aid us in times of need.
There we go. So there's nothing else to do now. I don't think I can even talk to her anymore. Can I? No, I can't. Who's back here? Hey, it's Sigurd. Oh, I can actually talk to you? Alright.
Eivor,
let's chat it up.
the time has come. Our time.
Our time for what?
My final glory awaits.
Your final glory. I fear to ask what that means.
Do I not speak plainly? My time in Midgard is done. I wish now to see the hall of my ancestors.
If you wish to die, it will not be by my hand.
I do not speak of death, Eivor. I speak of life. Life and glory everlasting. I know I've been in a fog these last few weeks. I know I speak words you don't fully understand. But I only ask you trust me once more, on my final voyage back to Norway, to wish my father farewell and achieve my destiny.
Back to Norway? I need to discuss this with Ranvi.
If you must. I will await your answer down by the docks. Do not keep me waiting.
Listen here, man. We went through... Do you know how many hours I spent? Hey, where are you? Are you kidding me? I went through all that time. We filled out all the little maps with the little raven birds. And now, you want to go back to Norway and get your ass kicked?
A new letter.
Oh, I got some mail. Let's check our mailbox. I actually knew I had letters, but I couldn't read them for some reason. Like, it will only let me read one at a time. Let's read Erke's letter. That's the oldest one. Let's see. To Eivor of the Raven Clan, Reeve Stowe and Erke cordially request your presence at the unveiling of New London. Your presence is not needed, but would be warmly welcomed after all you have done for our fair city. With love and friendship, Reeve Stowe and Erke. In smaller writing below, Hi Broga. Okay. So they want me to go to New London. Let's read Tefter's letter. So we just did his a little bit of a passage is okay, he scratched some stuff out. It feels so odd to put pen to vellum after all that took place. I have recovered and am thrusting myself into my eldermanly duties. Let's see. I ramble. If you think of me and Gloucester as a friend, then I welcome you to try the first cider of Elderman Tefter, if you've time. He's added, let's see, Tefter. He's added a drawing of horns to his name. Why couldn't they just put the drawing there? Hey, my Foxy came into my bedroom. What's this one? Letter from Billy. Thank you for your aid, dear Eivor. You helped me say goodbye to my father and helped me find a place in this world. It's not much, but should you find a small token of appreciation with this letter, this axe belonged to my father and will be better in your hands than mine. Oh, he gave me a present? Oh, he gave me a present. I'll take it. I'll never use it, but I will take it with me. Where did my... Oh, my little Foxy! You're, floating on top, but that's cute. Let me see this here. So I can do the second and final cattle farm, second and final grain farms, second and final chicken farms. I thought I did those, but maybe I didn't. Let me go down here and check. I need to talk to... Well, hang on. No, let's not do that. Let me go talk to Ronvi and clean this up. Get her opinion. I mean, I don't think she cares, but we'll talk to her anyway.
I want to see the Alliance.
There's nothing to see on the Alliance map, Eivor. We've done it all. There's nothing. Look, there's nothing here. We're finished. What's this? What? Oh, is this Norway? Okay.
It may be time to return to Norway. Sigurd is eager to see his father and beyond that, I do not know.
I have heard ill news about Styrbjorn in the past year. If you go with care.
We will leave now and return as soon as we're able.
Good. And be safe. Both of you.
Later, Ronvi. Okay, now we're gonna go check. I'm not gonna do this. The Sigurd thing is gonna be in the next video. But I am gonna go do this real quick and check my farms and stuff. Because I think I can upgrade things, but I don't know. Don't know for sure. I don't even know how to do it. Where's the... Like, usually they come with like a little thing. That's not this. Unless this one's already done.
Let's see you, old friend.
What is this? This is the grain farm. Wait a minute. Where's the chicken thing? Yeah, it's... Okay, so it's down here. But I didn't see... Like, usually there's a sign that lets you know you can upgrade. I don't see that here, so I'm not really sure how... How do I upgrade this? Yeah, I'm a little confused. Oh, you are... Oh, you! I saw it! I saw it, too! Where the hell did that thing go? You stupid piece of shit. I saw it and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go kill that deer. And it, like, knocked me down. It mauled me, knocked me down, and ran away. What a piece of shit. Do I need to talk to this guy? Is Hytham? Do I need to talk to him, maybe? Do you have something for me?
I cleared Winchester of the Order. Yet to do so meant working with King Alfred.
Your poor fellow soldier led you to the King of Wessex? How very strange. He, or she, is toying with you, it seems.
That's all you got to say about that? Can I give you these? Oh, I don't have 15 of them. Alright, I gotta go
I
then.
have to go.
Then go in peace.
Bye, Hytham. So wait, do I not have... What do I have left to do here with the order? We've got them all except for this dude. I bet it's, let me see. It doesn't really tell me. We've killed them all except for the main guy. We haven't killed him yet. It's coming though. He's probably going to be in Norway. Alright, well I'm going to stop it here. I think this is a good place to stop. In the next one we'll go with Sigurd. I guess we're going to go back home. Take a trip. Go back to the frozen lands of Norway. So if you guys like this, you know what to do. Please leave a like, share, favorite, comment, or subscribe to my channel to keep up to date with more videos that are just like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name's Kataro. This is ETX Gaming, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.